Hi, I'm Sylvia Gordon with the Medicare Family, also known as Medicare Mama on TikTok. And I am here to talk to you very high level, very, simplified, maybe oversimplified, about Social Security disability, otherwise known as SSDI. If you desperately need to get on disability, I'm not your gal. You need to hire an attorney locally that specializes in helping people get Social Security disability. And that's always my number one piece of advice. I am an attorney, but I would never try to help somebody with this. You want a specialist in your area that has a track record of working with the system and can really help you save years trying to do it yourself. People always say, well, can I do it myself? You can, but it's very difficult to get approved on your own. Spend the money, you will not regret it. Now, if you're not desperately trying to get Social Security disability right now, but you kind of want to know a little bit about it, you're kind of thinking about it, the number one misconception I get from people is they always go, I'm thinking about getting disability. Buddy, that's like thinking about winning the lottery. I mean, it is not as hard as winning the lottery, which is like whatever, 1 in 20 million. But it's hard to get disability. Most people get denied. It's like 90% of people get denied on their first attempt. And a huge percentage get denied on their first appeal. So it's a long process. It takes most people more than 2 years, if they do get approved, to finally get approved. So even if you have cancer, MS, MD, Parkinson's, it's still very hard to get it. So don't just act like, yeah, I think I might get it. It's hard. You'll have a lot of people that say, well, I don't know what this lady's talking about. I just applied and I just got it. There are conditions that are kind of fast-tracked. And then it depends on the state you live in, which doesn't kind of make sense because Social Security disability is a federal program. It's the same in all 50 states. But depending on that state's workload, there's less people applying. There's more, I hate to say manpower, but they're better staffed, that it's easier to actually get it and apply in certain states than it is in others. Which is very interesting. This is the kind of the boring details that on my other side of my business where I train insurance agents, where I really go into how the sausage is made. But if you're in one of those states, and you can Google it and find out how easy it is in your state, but like Alaska is, I think, one of the easiest states to get it in. So that's just something else. If you're getting ready to apply, look at your state's data and see how likely is it, because if you're really close to retirement age anyway, you're already like 61, maybe just take retirement, because you can take retirement at 62 instead of fighting your way through the disability system for a couple years. If you're already on Social Security disability, the number one question I get is, hey, I've been on disability since I was 55. I will get my full retirement age. I'll hit that at 67. Will I get more money at 67? And most of you hope and pray that you'll get more money. The average disability payment this year is between $800 and $1,000, around there. So they're really hoping that since the average retirement benefit on Social Security is about $1,500, they're hoping they're going to get this big boost, another $500, $600, $700 a month when they reach their full retirement age. That's not how it works. And that's the depressing part of my job, is telling people over and over again, no, you're not going to get more money, because they're really holding out for that. So you went on disability at 55 and you've been on it and you're getting close to 67 and you're really looking forward to that money. What happens at 67, at your full retirement age? As far as you are concerned, not that much happens. The amount of money you get pretty much stays the same, because they base your disability off your work history, and it's the same work history they based your retirement off of. So that's why in most cases it's the same amount. Unless you were working while you were on disability and you were under that threshold, you can only earn a little money. But that was one reason why you might get a little more at your retirement age. But most people, they go on disability and they just don't work at all. Now, when you're on disability, they're going to do that disability review annually. You won't have that anymore once you reach your full retirement age. That's good news. And you won't have an earnings limit. So you could work full time and it wouldn't reduce your Social Security. But other than that, the amount of money you get is going to be the same. It's just that there is a disability trust fund that they pay you out of when you're on disability, and the government switches you to the retirement trust fund when you reach your full retirement age. So the way the government handles the accounting on the back end changes, but your amount doesn't change. That's a little primer on disability. If you'd like to learn more about disability, I have more videos in our playlist. If this was helpful, please share the love by hitting the follow button, the subscribe button. And if you have comments about Medicare, Social Security, disability, or anything for retirement, ask me in the comments or call us here at the Medicare Family. The 800 number's on the screen. We never charge a fee to work with us, and we're happy to help you.